experiences such as abuse, neglect, family dysfunction, and community violence that can disrupt the safe, stable, nurturing environments children need to thrive. ACEs can cause toxic stress, which can affect brain development and lead to lifetime physical, mental, economic, educational, and social challenges. And whereas ACEs have been linked to public health problems such as obesity, addiction, hypertension, and serious mental illness, and about 60% of adults in Tennessee report at least one ACE. The economic burden of ACEs in Tennessee is estimated by the Sycamore Institute to be $5.2 billion in direct medical costs and lost productivity from employees missing work in 2017. And whereas Elizabethton's continued prosperity depends on what we do now to prevent these experiences whenever possible and to mitigate their impact when they can't be prevented. Trauma-informed care can bring greater understanding and more effective support and services to children, adults, and communities affected by toxic stress. And whereas trauma-induced care is not a therapy or an intervention, but a principle-based culture change process aimed at shifting a system or community's philosophy, policies, programs, and practices to be more empathetic and focused on promoting resiliency. And whereas adopting innovative, collaborative, trauma-informed approaches in workplaces, schools, communities, and governments can prevent or mitigate mental, emotional, physical, and or social issues among those impacted by toxic stress. And whereas we recognize that while employees in many fields experience burnout, professionals working alongside families affected by ACEs are particularly susceptible because of the high levels of empathy required by their jobs. We recognize that the stress of working with clients who are often in crisis and striving to ease their clients' suffering can lead to emotional and physical depletion. We recognize that healthier professionals in the community creates a healthier community altogether and better outcomes for those being served. Now therefore, I, Kurt Alexander, Mayor of the City of Elizabethton, Tennessee, and the members of the Elizabethton City Council of the City of Elizabethton, Tennessee, do hereby recognize the month of November 2019 as Adverse Childhood Experiences Awareness Month in the City of Elizabethton to raise awareness and to encourage all residents to become informed about the impacts of ACEs and toxic stress and learn of the trauma-informed approaches that promote prevention, healing, and resiliency in children, adults, and communities in order to build a stronger and healthier Elizabethton. The Elizabethton City Council, along with partners Carter County Drug Prevention, the Elizabethton Carter County Public Library, Ballad Health, and the Tennessee Commission on Children, encourage community leaders, business owners, pastors, educators, coaches, and the public to participate in upcoming educational opportunities by attending a screening of the film Paper Tigers on November the 19th, 2019 from 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. at the historic Bonnie Cake Theater, and or the film Resilience on November the 23rd, 2019 from 1:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Elizabethton Carter County Public Library. In addition to the films, there will be trainings and activities hosted during each day of International Self-Care Week. The activities scheduled are both educational in nature to provide skills and tools to ease the burden of community professionals, as well as therapeutic, encouraging stress relief and relaxation. Together as city leaders and community partners, this proclamation indicates our commitment to exploring new ways to make Elizabethton a more resilient community for all its citizens. In witness whereof, I hereunto set my hand as Mayor of the City of Elizabethton, Tennessee, on this the 14th day of November 2019. Kurt Alexander, Mayor of the City of Elizabethton, Tennessee.